This is crazy. Look at this weather. This is England. Ooh, and I'm falling in the road. You won't be able to see me. This is mad.
I hold on to this storm 'cause I need to be swept away, swept away. I'm cornered in the cold where you left me. Left again, left again. Oh, there's a jungle in my head growing wilder, and it's killing me, killing me. I cannot let you go. I cannot let you go. I cannot let you go. I cannot let you go.
Look at this! Fucking awesome! Oh, it's a cool. Right. Yeah. I thought he was faster than that. London is cold. I'm Anthony, I'm from Nevergrey, and this is a special video for World Book Day featuring 5 books that us at Nevergrey really hope and think that you should read. So the first book that we're going to feature is by Mark Shaler. Mark Shaler is a beautiful man. Met him last year at the Do Lectures, which if you haven't heard of it, go check it out. It's an absolutely phenomenal experience. Mark's an author of the book Do Disrupt, which his message simply is that we are all creative. With advances as such as they are, you don't need a degree, you don't need anyone's approval, you don't need to qualify in certain circumstances or situations where previously you had thought to be creative. Mark's message is anybody can, and we really enjoyed this book. Mark illustrated the whole book himself. You can really see the personality of the man come through, and it's an absolute joy to read. So have a look at Mark Shaler's Do Disrupt. It's number 1 in our list of 5. The next book on our list is The Element by Sir Ken Robinson. We've really enjoyed this book, and we have a privilege in particular of working with Sir Ken on a number of different initiatives. And one thing that we found is the vast community that have gathered and have found their passions in life from reading this book and materials. The book's a really enjoyable read. Personally, I love the stories that are set up within it, how the characters that you meet are introduced in such a way that you really get to know the person before you really truly understand the legacy behind who these people are. The reason why is Sir Ken features really interesting, well-known and successful people to showcase that their journeys aren't necessarily traditional in any way. They're not mapped out in some kind of curriculum or in any type of career path that has been the easiest. It is by someone who's found their passion in life and have become it, have found their life just by being who they are and what they're passionate about. Case in point is an introduction to a character called Paul from Liverpool, who excelled in certain things and found music, which you later discover is Paul McCartney. Fantastic read with the likes of Ariana Huffington, Matt Groening, amongst many other people featured in the book. A really inspiring read. So that is number 2 of our list of 5. The third book on our list we found from last year again at the Do Lectures. It's by David Hyatt, and it's Do Purpose. Do Purpose, the whole idea of the book really resonates with what we do at Nevergrey, and it's something that all our staff just absolutely love and are passionate around exploring the ideas of businesses with purpose, who are the most ambitious around a single core value or ambition around a purpose to then change the world and make it better. Those businesses are deemed more successful. So you really should read this book. I mean, we absolutely love it. It's very new to us from last year, and it's really at the cutting edge of what we think is really should be the forefront of most businesses nowadays. Everything should involve a social purpose, and David's book Do Purpose really highlights this well. The fourth book that we feature in this list is by Martin Neumeyer. It's called The Brand Gap. I discovered this about 15 years ago on SlideShare. I believe Marty, the author, didn't actually know that someone had put up his designs and his work from the brand gap onto SlideShare, and so I hope he doesn't mind me promoting this on this video. But the brand gap really changed my life professionally. It talks about how, in particular, it distills the myth around what a brand is, what a brand isn't, who owns the brand, and really the takeaway message that I got 10-15 years ago was that the brand is not what you say it is, it's what they say it is. And that's led me to pursue other books of Marty's and apply it in particular, which I think you could do into any industry. And in particular, what I like doing is applying it to education, who don't necessarily see how brand management can kind of fit in a education system that's vastly about not making money but about serving families, and that's exactly it. Families are customers of schools, and certainly for those that are in education, give the brand gap or even the SlideShare of the brand gap a go. I'm sure Marty will be fine with me recommending that. The fifth and final one is actually not out yet, which is a bit of a cheat, I know, but we've been very lucky to be part of the journey for Sir Ken Robinson and his book, You, Your Child and School. It's out in March this month, and for World Book Day we'd like to actually start promoting the message here in particular, because it's a little bit new for Sir Ken overall, in that it helps parents understand what they can do about the education system. I guess I nearly said industry, but unfortunately it is one. So the book's about serving parents, giving them the tools that they are desperately needing to then be more involved in their child's education. So check out You, Your Child and School. I know it's for pre-order, and we'll put the link below should you wish, and for all books in particular in this list to be featured. And that's our list. I'm aware my light's blowing out slightly, so I hope that wasn't too bad or too dark for you in the end. Links down below. If you liked this video, please give us a thumbs up. Please, if you can, share it if you thought that this was informative. I really hoped I did you a good job, and I hope I represented Nevergrey well. But this is our contribution for World Book Day, and let us know what you think about the books in the comments below or wherever you find this post. Thank you.